Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Game 1 here in the month of August between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. Interleague baseball next. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Now at the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Gorkys Hernandez.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, this is one of those games you look out there and you see the roster and you say, what young talent do I want to watch? I mean, both teams are in last place. They're not looking to the rest of this year. They're starting to look at next season and having a chance to build for the future.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, the first thing that stood out to me when I looked at their stat sheet and looking at their ball club, dead last in home runs. They don't hit a lot of home runs. They manufacture runs. They're going to have to hit gappers. They're going to rely on the speed of the middle infielders to be able to create different things like that. But if you're looking for home runs, this is not the club to watch.
Kelby Tomlinson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Runners on first with one down. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the East Bay right after this. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Tomlinson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Marcus Semien is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Then off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Baseman, Shed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit hard but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting set. Shortstop. Brandon.
So
Crawford.
striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Yonder Alonso. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Yonder Alonso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit at 3rd. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Ryan
And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Standing in, Bruce Maxwell. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 26, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. Samardzija sets. Here it is on 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, number 38, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got that average up over 340 now. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. From the stretch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Hit to first. Belt has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped high in the air. Alonso is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 1.
Now to the plate, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Joe Panik. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And there he goes towards second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Davis. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Center fielder, Ortiz Hernandez.
Standing in now, Gorkys Hernandez as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Alonso in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Minaya is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Joyce.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled straight back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Next for Oakland, second baseman, Shed Lowry.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and the throw's in fact dropped. A runner at first with no outs here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 2 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Chris Davis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
from the stretch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bruce Maxwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Samardzija sets. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 3-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Brandon Belt.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here's the 0-2. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
At the plate, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses. 2-0. Liner toward right center, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Hundley.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. One and 2. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Giants 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 26. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. This one for Crawford is short. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, number 38.
Now batting, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Matt Joyce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Coming to the plate now, number 1. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that misses 2-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. Softly hit out towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gorkis Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Gorkis Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 1. Here it is. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Marcus Semien.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pence looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Yonder Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Buster Posey will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder,
Nice job on the
eight,
mound to bounce back from the leadoff
Penn.
walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting
The
here,
batter, number
just going with the
35.
pitch, using the whole
Shortstop,
field instead of
Brandon
trying to do too much.
Crawford.
The results speak for themselves.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Brandon Crawford,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Albert
attention,
Suarez
please.
will come on
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen as
San
he'll be
Francisco,
appearing in his third game
number
this season.
56, Albert Suarez.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's
Leading
singled
out
in
for
2
the
trips to
Athletics.
the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A strike, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club. Ready for another shot now. Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Now batting, number 26.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 26. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence on the run.
But this one lands in the bullpen area. A foul ball.
Ready on 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 38.
Ready once again, number 38. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
Ready for another chance? Nick Hundley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hitter, Nick Hundley.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Joe Panik. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Joe Panik.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Stepping up to the plate, Gorky Hernandez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. They trail it 4-1.
Seventh inning stretch.
Josh Osich gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Josh Osich.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Athletic. Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. A pause and the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. Panic is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Here's Chris Davis now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
The A's strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Blake
Your
Trinan
attention, please.
has been summoned from the
Now pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Brandon Belt will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now here's the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Alonso is going to get there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. The pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Denard Span will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Denard Span.
And there goes Crawford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease. 2 out here and a runner at second. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Giants 2. Hunter Strickland bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez is going to get there. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1. Soft liner towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Santiago Casilla comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 1.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Gorky Hernandez. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And they're up now in Oakland, just over 35,000 strong. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. San Francisco, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Athletics seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Sean Manaea earned his 9th win of the year. Santiago Casilla hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is